can't rap to this.
Yeah, you can rap.
All right.
Let's do this.
All right.
Yeah, me and Max, we getting paid every day. That's what we say. Let him hate. Hold on. Hey. Me and Max, we getting paid every day.
This kind of hard.
We getting paid. Hey. Let him hate. That's what we do. So it's fuck you if you intrude.
You hit that though. He said me and Max in the cut. We don't give two shits and we don't give a fuck.
It's what we do. Ain't shit to prove. We living life to the max.
Living life to the max.
To the max.
Just like my podcast.
I actually ended up really liking that beat. The more we went on it.
I have a girl like that, but she's in Venezuela. I don't know if she's real about it or if she's not.
Bro. Max is like, yo, Eric, marry her so she can come to the States, dog. Marry her.
You don't gotta do that. They're all out here, bro. Venezuelans out here in Illinois, they're everywhere.
Yeah, but
If you're Friday or Saturday night, go to Diablos.
Max
You'll
is like,
find them
Max
there,
is
buddy.
like, yeah, but not my Venezuela. You don't understand, Denny.
well, she's cool. I mean, I don't know. Like,
Yeah, papi, they want papeles. You know, they want papers. Like,
she hasn't asked for anything.
come on, bro. They're not gonna jump the gun and ask you for right away. They're gonna ask you for a little $100 here, $200 there. 2 years later, hey, aren't you ready to bring me to the States?
You scaring Max. You scaring Max.
I tell you that because my mom dated this Dominican guy when we were younger.
Screwed her over.
He was in the DR. My mom kept sending him money or whatever. She gave him the papers and everything, and 2-3 years later, he just took all her shit and bounced. Took my brother's PS2 and everything. So
Okay, let's do this.
All right, fellas. We got Lily trying to get on the couch, but she just had surgery, so we're trying to keep her off the couch.
Off the couch.
You know, we got the Empanada Man, the infamous Empanada Man from Elgin, a.k.a. Denny.
Denny, thank you.
And we going to get right into his interview, right after the Quad Father kicks us off with the intro.
I had a shitty thing happen to me 7 years ago, but I'm still living life to the fullest, all right? So everybody out there paralyzed from the neck down, breathing through a machine, but that doesn't stop me from following my dreams and doing what I love to do. I don't got an excuse, and neither should you. Let's get into this.
Amen.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever had a shitty thing happen to you, Denny?
I can give you
He's like, bro, this morning.
this morning. Oh, man. Judge gave me probably like 30 days to pay $3,800 on back due child support.
Shit.
I was only able to pay $2,700. I got to go to court on Friday. And I'm like, hey, man, let me slide. Give me like a week or two. I'll come up with the other grand.
Yeah, you was rolling them empanadas extra fast.
The worst thing is this Friday, I have $1,000 worth of food that I have prepped already for Saturday. So if he throws me on jail on Friday.
Yeah, what's going to happen to all the food? Let me and Max know the address. We'll take care of it for you. We'll take care of it.
I'm like, I'm screwed. So I'm like, hey, man, like you letting people in Illinois walking around with back due child support that they're owed like $20,000, $18,000. The case before me, the girl owed $18,000, to the baby daddy. And then you didn't offer her no jail time. I only owe like $3,800. Well, now I only owe probably like $1,200. And you want to throw me
You got
in
some
jail?
baby mama drama for real, bro.
No, it's not baby mama drama. It's court drama.
It's court drama.
Because me and my BN, we don't even fight. We don't even argue. It's just back through child support when my daughter was 2 years old.
So why are you in court?
I think
Did
because
she
by
take
law,
you to court?
we need to pay child support.
Yeah, by law you do. Like
Take me to court.
This state of Illinois will intervene, my bad, and be like, hey, well, we feel like, he has to pay the back due child
Be like,
support.
fuck you.
In my head, I honestly, he's like, he said, just sit there wait for the paperwork, woo, woo, woo. In my head, I'm like, bro, you just trying to throw me in jail. You think I'm going to wait in the bench for a piece of paperwork? Mail me that shit. I got to go. I got to go cook this thing, blah, blah, blah.
Yo, speaking of cooking, tell the people that don't know about you, about your business.
So
why are you called the Empanada Man?
All right, so I cook Puerto Rican food, street food, Puerto Rican food. I specialize in over 50. I mean, honestly, in my head, I have over 80 recipes of empanadas. Why they call me Empanada Man? I started out in Elgin trying to do a side hustle, and I was selling empanadas out of my house, out of my alleyway. People will call me, hey, I need 20, 30 of them. Shrimp, steak, all right, bet, bring cash. Okay, boom. My alleyway looked like a crack house.
Neighbors called the cops, like, he's selling drugs. Cops pull up. You want an empanada?
Like, I had a whole deep fryer. You know those those commercial deep fryers that you see in McDonald's? Yeah. I had one in my staircase with no filtration or anything, with a propane tank outside in the cold. My whole alleyway was black, like all that smoke. Like, I don't know how they burned down. The city never came. Like, the city.
Well, they don't like that part.
Oh,
they're like, fuck that.
No, the city, like, they never came and shut me down or anything. So before they came and did that, I went and rented out a ghost kitchen in Elgin, where I can practice all my cooking skills. Actually, I've been cooking for like 12 years, but professionally out of my own kitchen, been 2 years.
What influenced you to cook the way you do?
Growing up, nah.
I'd say your dad.
No. So growing up, my
Rolling joints.
nah.
All right, 3 strikes, we're out.
Yeah. So growing up, my parents got divorced when I was 10, and I'm the oldest out of 3.
Oh, my parents got divorced when I was 7, bro. Let's go.
So you already know, bro.
Let's
like,
go.
It's a lot of mental fucking shit. Like, I'm mentally disturbed.
My dad came in and he said, "Hey Max, I'm gonna go out for a little bit. Left for 9 months."
That's funny as
Nah,
fuck.
my
Hold on,
dad-
wait, 7 years old, what grade were you in? I was in 2nd grade when my parents divorced.
I was
I
seven.
was 6th, 5th grade.
I was 7. I was hanging out with my friend Danny, and he goes into the house. He's like, "Hey Max, I'll be back later." Fucking takes his motorcycle.
My pops
Tips
accidentally
for 9
tripped
months.
his co-worker's vagina, so.
They told me I was going to get 2 Christmases and 2 birthday parties.
Nice,
You know,
boy.
so I'm like, bet. You know,
When
peace.
your
2
dad-
houses?
Bro, when your daddy got to pay child support, there ain't no 2 Christmases. There's only, there's only your mom's Christmas.
There's 2 families, though. That's funny as hell.
No, but like growing up, my parents were in their whole fighting and, you know, crap or whatever. They were very neglectful growing up, so I had to always cook for my 2 younger brothers. I mean, imagine a 10-year-old trying to cook rice and trying to, like, cook chicken, this, and that.
Bro, they're doing that in China when they turn 5.
All right, but we're in
You know,
America.
listen,
This should be illegal.
This is
Sometimes you burn yourself.
Yeah.
He's speaking from pain, man.
this is Puerto Rico and Mexico at the same time, all right? It's not just America.
Yeah, it's
All right,
everywhere,
so-
yeah. But the thing is, in Puerto Rico is a little bit different because when you have family over there, like, you know, when they understand, like, this family is having trouble, so the family over here will come and, you know, bring food or make sure the kids are okay. But growing up here in Elgin, it was just my brothers and my mom and my dad. Like, we had no uncles or cousins or nothing, nobody to, like, kind of, like, relay, you know, hey, this is what's going on at home. Please feed me, you know.
Okay, can I ask you something? Why empanadas? It seems like a very tedious thing to do. Like, why not just tacos?
Well, in Puerto Rico, we don't eat tacos.
You know, what the fuck's
So we
wrong
call them
with you?
pastelillo, empanadillas. It's actually, you can eat it for breakfast, lunch, dinner. In Puerto Rico, what they do, actually in Puerto Rico, we do have tacos. It's actually an empanada, a spicy steak or spicy chicken. They'll be like, hey, dame un taco de carne, un taco de pollo, meaning a spicy chicken empanada.
Dude, I love Puerto Rican women. You know why? Because they'll beat your ass right in front of you and then make you a
Hell
bomb
no,
ass
they won't
meal.
beat your ass. They'll pull the knife
beat
out.
They'll beat your ass right in front of you and pull a
Listen.
knife out, and then right after they'll make you a bomb ass
Listen.
meal.
Yo,
right?
tell the people who
Rice
don't know what an
consoles.
empanada is. You tell them about all the other food.
Empanada is a hot pocket. Just imagine like
It's
a
a
hot
hot
pocket.
pocket.
It's a hot pocket. That's the most white friendly way that I can say it. It's a hot pocket.
Where did it originate? Do you know?
It's mostly Central America.
Central America.
But with Puerto Rican cuisine, we steal a little bit of this, steal a little bit of that, and we just like even. It's just a little bit of all the cultures. But our Puerto Rican food is mostly kind of very similar to soul food.
Soul food. It's like Southern food.
Like folk food, bro. Fried chicken,
Like, yeah,
barbecue.
I didn't want to say the word.
It's cool. I can't.
I'm
I
Switzerland.
He
understand.
said it's cool. I can.
My buddy who works with me, he's black. He said, "No, you
I'm
good."
Switzerland, bro.
What's it called?
Don't get Max jealous now.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
It's not
I
fair.
just want to say the word.
Bro, if I bring my buddy Lamont, he will accept you into the culture. Trust me. Just
not-
because you like sneakers, bro.
I will not.
He's
say
a
the word.
sneakerhead.
I can't
Just
say
'cause
the
you like
word. I'm not
sneakers.
saying
No,
the
it's not
word.
about the word. It's just if you embrace the sneaker culture, like he'll give you a pass. You be all right.
I'm good. I'm not gonna say it.
That's funny as hell.
Even in songs, I don't even say it. I just like bleep it out in my mouth. I'm just like, yeah. Dude,
I don't even listen to rap or none of that stuff.
What do you listen to?
Mostly salsa, Puerto Rican music, salsa,
Oh,
bachata,
yeah.
reggaeton, land
Reggaeton.
trap.
So you like Unwell?
That's he's all right. He's more mainstream. He's a cool guy though. Don't get me wrong. But I met Farruko. I don't know if you know who Farruko is. So he's a very famous reggaeton artist. He's the guy who made that song Pepas. Have you ever heard it,
I'm gonna act like I know it.
bro?
Damn, he made that song.
I know you're lying, but I'll take it. Well, this guy is super famous. Okay, like
He said, I know you're lying.
I know you're lying, but 2-3 years ago, I'm in Puerto Rico. I'm in La Perla, one of the worst places in Puerto Rico. Like, you cannot go there if you're a tourist. You can't even bust out your phone or record or anything.
So I
Either
can't-
solo or either.
I can't
With some
roll
people.
around.
No, I have nothing. No, you can't because your mind's suspicious.
Well,
You in a chair, you drive by there in the neighborhood you ain't supposed to. That's suspicious.
You don't know.
He's this new guy.
Yeah.
I could be like a bomb. I could literally say like, "Hey yo, like, if you touch me, I'm gonna blow up."
They might believe you. They might believe you.
Some people will risk it for the $1,000 shoes, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? Fuck it.
Over there in PR, they're more into Dunks and Jordan 1s.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're into Air Max too. Nike. A lot of Nike. I heard is Puerto Rico.
Yeah, they are mostly Dunks and Air Forces.
Let's backtrack though. Tell us more about this dangerous neighborhood you were in.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
so I mean it's during COVID, worst neighborhood. You can't bust out your phone or record or anything. I
do
feel
that.
uncomfortable being there. So me and my buddies. So the neighborhood, how the place looks. It's pretty much house to house. They're all crammed together. The clubs are literally houses.
Right.
And you go in, everybody's just packed inside. You go outside, you see prostitutes, you see people selling you
A
drugs.
lot of cats too, right?
A lot of it. Very annoying. This is very suspicious too because there's no dogs or stray dogs, which I think they're still eating
Just a
them.
shit ton of
But anyways,
cats.
that's another conversation.
You said very suspicious.
It's
There's
very
no
suspicious.
dogs.
There's no
Dude,
dogs.
They
by
must be
cats,
eating them.
I'm talking about pussy.
Oh, tiene que ser gatitas o culito. That's what you call them, culito.
Gatos.
Gatitas. So it's so we're walking out of the strip club and we see Farruko, very famous dude. Like, I mean, this guy, like, he's recognizable anywhere you go. And
And he's in this bad neighborhood.
it's just in this
Kicking
shitty ass fucking neighborhood, just kicking it, chilling, smoking a blunt. And me and my guy, I look at him and Joe, is that Farruko? He's like, yeah, bro. I start fangirling. Like, bro, go ask him for a picture. Go ask him for a picture. I don't give a fuck about the angle. I don't care. I'm like, I was like, hey man, I'm from Chicago. Love your music. Like, let me take a picture with you. Yeah, bro, it's cool, whatever. And the messed up part is my buddy. He's in Puerto Rico, so he has an Android. He don't know what an iPhone is. Oh my God, this man doesn't put the flash on, bro. I'm so mad. I look at him, no, turn the flash on. He's like, how do you do this, you motherfucker? Turn the flash on. And then he
That's
take
how
the
I feel.
picture and it's all.
can't even tell who it is.
Yeah, I was like, bro. I asked Faruq, I'm like, bro, let me get one more picture. Please, please let me get one more picture. He's like, yeah, all right, go. At this time, like, he's already frustrated because he's just waiting for his food to leave or whatever.
Yeah.
As soon as I got the picture, his security came and just pushed everybody out of the way. And I thought I was going to get jumped or something because, I mean, I asked this man for like 3 pictures already. Like, oh man, I'm getting bum rushed right now.
Yeah.
No, and then the security team just took him and whatever. My buddies got scared, so I'm like, yo, let's get out of here. Like, something's going to happen, blah, blah, blah. And then as soon as we leave, we hear gunshots. Pow, pow,
Damn.
yeah. So I don't know.
As soon as y'all left.
As soon as we left.
Can you imagine it? He's over here begging for a picture, catches one in the neck.
Bro,
Get a picture.
Bro, I was fangirling over Courtney Kardashian. She was here at Woodfield or whatever, years ago, 2013 or something.
Kourtney Kardashian?
Courtney,
Really?
yeah, bro. I think she's hot as fuck. Still do.
Really?
Courtney, if you want to get married, let me know. But yeah, I was fangirling over her. Met her, she was cool as fuck, and I was like, yeah, can I get your number or something? And then she was like, you're kind of young for me, and I'm like, you were with Justin Bieber. And then it was over.
No, you really told her that?
Yeah, I said some stupid
You're
shit.
rude.
That was kind of fucked up to say, but I mean, fuck
are
it.
facts.
I mean, yeah,
Facts are
facts. Whatever, screw it. But yeah, that's who I fangirled over.
That's wild. Yo, so one thing about this show is Max presents a prime example of overcoming any obstacle your way and, living life to the max, no matter what. So I want to ask you, in your entrepreneurship experience, some of the biggest obstacles that you overcame from the beginning or even now, and when we get dark, the sun's getting a little bright, the sun's rising. We got some nice blinds installed. We're going to show the people.
Oh,
And we going to get a little dim when we get grim.
hey, my girlfriend knows I'm here, right? All right, just saying, you turn those blinds down.
Yeah, is she Puerto Rican?
No, she's actually Mexican. Thank
Oh.
God. I can't do Puerto Rican females.
All right, Mexicans call the cousins, and they don't fight fair. They jump
Yeah.
people.
Shit, dude,
Puerto Ricans come with the knives.
Yeah.
So struggles, the serious struggles you
When I
went through.
first started this business,
Or even the biggest learning experiences you had.
Yeah.
being patient with myself. In the beginning, I was getting very overwhelmed with people's questions. What time do you open? Where are you located? Why does this cost this and that? And I would just blow up like
What year was this when you started?
2020.
So you started making empanadas out of your house in 2020.
While I was working with a home visiting doctor full time, I would go pick up the doctor in Chicago, wherever he lives, and drive him all over Chicago, all over Illinois, honestly, to see patients, homebound patients, and it was very frustrating because I would have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, drop them off, be back in Schaumburg by 4 or 5, run back to the house and prep whatever I gotta make. I'll open my own house kitchen at 6:30 at night and run it all the way to 2 o'clock in the morning, get some sleep, and go back to work. Because, I mean, this job, I was only making like good $700 a week with them. That's before taxes, after tax, child support. Every 2 weeks, my check will only come out to $900.
No shoes.
Nothing.
No
Like,
shoes.
nothing.
That's crazy. So,
But being patient with myself.
so you were patient with yourself, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna start making empanadas by myself, right? When did you say I'm gonna take that leap of faith and I'm gonna make empanadas my full gig?
So, like I said, my checks were coming down. They weren't shit. So I started selling food one weekend to make some money for my daughter's third birthday, because I was inviting people and all this. I'm like, hey, I need some extra cash. So I started making, I made that my side business so I can throw her a good birthday party. And then it was a success. I made a good $600 in 2 days. And I'm like, man, why am I still working for somebody?
Yeah, when you can work for yourself.
Exactly. And then I think I was at work. The route that had gave me, it was all messed up. Like, it just didn't make any sense, and I got frustrated. I started crying. I'm like, I'm here wasting my time. So you know what? I said, screw the patient, screw this job. Went back to Schomburg, and then I quit. See ya. And I quit with only like $300 in my bank account.
Damn.
$300 in my bank account. I owe rent. I owe child support. I mean, my phone bill was about to be due. And when those $300, I talked to my dad. I was like, hey, because my dad owns his own restaurant too. And I tell him, like, hey, where do you get your supplies at bulk and very cheap? Because this is what I need for the blah, blah, blah. He's like, well, just go here, here, here. But here's some stuff to help you start out for the weekend. All right, bet. And people already knew who I was back home, like where I used to work at. So they knew, oh, this is going to be instantly good. So when I did quit my job and I started my own thing, people were loving it. You know, people were calling me.
So I imagine you kept the menu short, right? You had to because you didn't want.
The things that you're saying, I did the opposite.
Really?
He said 18 recipes, Max.
Ooh, boy, I had so many crazy things. I had mac and cheese fries with shrimp on the menu. I had this thing, mofongo burrito, which is instead of tortilla, I make it out of green plantains. I make the tortilla out of green plantain. I stuff it with all this crazy crap in there, and I roll it into a burrito. This thing is fucking massive.
Yeah, that's smart.
I
So
remember for a
definitely
while you
took
were
that leap
posting
of
on
faith.
Snapchat like your failing recipes. You
Yeah.
were like, oh shit, this isn't
Yeah.
holding together, guys.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember.
And then until I figured it out, I mean, honestly, it was hard to be creative because I was good at the traditional food that I was taught to make, the traditional Puerto Rican cuisine. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna focus my business for the people that like to smoke weed at night. You know, 'cause people that
That's
got the
what El
munchies.
Paraiso does.
Bro, I am better than Paraíso. I give you that right. I am better than Paraíso,
Max,
La Rosa.
fuck DoorDash, fuck Uber
Bro.
Eats, just text Denny.
All you gotta do is just like call me or text me like before I close. Hey, Denny, before you close, can you bring me this and that? Because my kitchen's right here off of McLean.
You ever dealt with any rude customers? Have you ever blown up on someone? Were you ever in the wrong, or was someone else ever out of line?
In the past,
She got fired, by the way.
not like that. You know, maybe like a hair in the food, and I'm like, hey, I'll replace it. Just let me know with time, but not on the weekends because I'm busy. Which every time she kept hitting me up on the weekends, like, you know, I'm like, hey, I'm busy right now, but I have like 8 orders. Like, give me an hour, I can do it for you. And then she didn't like that answer.
I think like I'm still in that Paraiso story. I'm really sorry about that.
Go ahead.
I think like my brother just pissed her off so much because he always goes there and she's always working.
What time in the day was this?
This was like 8 o'clock at night or whatever, but he always goes at like 2 in the morning, blah, blah, you know, and he's always like, yeah, make sure it's extra steak, okay? Mucho steak, all right?
Oh my
yeah,
God.
and make sure it's full of jalapenos.
He's like fucking
like
wiping.
yelling at the fucking, and he's in a Lexus, so, you know, like he's that douchebag who's in a luxury car, and this girl is working like minimum wage, and she's like, you don't know the people I know, I can have your ass fucking jumped, and then she ends up losing her job. Poor girl ends up losing her job, and Rex gets a detail in his car.
Honestly,
She
like,
didn't have to throw the Coke in his car.
Okay, but
hell nah. I would have thrown the horchata. You know what? Let him pay for the food and then throw that shit in there. I'm like, hell no. You ain't gonna come here and talk to my girl like that. I'm like, see, that's where I'm coming from. That's where I was raised at.
That's funny.
No, it's true. Like, you don't like it's like on the intercom. You don't like be a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Like they're already slaving away at El Paraiso, and it was really good back then in like 2013,
Yeah,
2014. That's when it was at its prime.
Yes.
And the
24
best one,
hours.
the best one was it was by Elgin High School. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's by my house. That shit went to crap now.
It's not good
I
anymore.
can't know.
It's so sad.
The one on McLean was great.
Back then it
too.
was one owner, and I think now they just sold it to a bunch of different people.
Bro, it's
No.
R.I.P. El Perez. So. But now we got
R.I.P. El
the
Perez.
now we got the Empanada Man. So do you plan on like opening a restaurant?
That's the dream. But like I said,
I'll throw money. Got you. 20 grand. I want
20 grand will get me
70%.
far. What'd you say? 70%? What'd you just say?
Don't let him negotiate.
What to say? No. Okay, so this is the
Or
thing.
50%.
Come on.
Listen, no. The reason why I
You wanna give me
haven't.
50?
No, no.
He's like, no, Max.
No, man. It's my business. I slave in that stuff. All you do is just sit there and look pretty, bro. Hell no. All right, maybe 5 year sneakers, then we can talk about it.
Trying to make fun of me saying I sit there.
Hey, you say, hey, thank you for treating me normal. I'm treating you normal. This is why I am normal with my friends. I'm like, what do you want me to do?
Swear to God, I'll get out of this chair.
He's like, I'm treating you normal. I'm telling you to go fuck
$20,000
yourself.
is gonna get me a small food truck. It's not gonna get me nowhere far. I'll tell you that much.
I want 50% though.
Because people think kitchen equipment is cheap. It is not.
No, it's not. And food trucks are like a thing now. Like they really are. Like there's food trucks are blowing up.
You don't
all
gotta
over
tell me.
here.
I got all these messages right now on Facebook. When are you coming to Algonquin? When are you coming to Crystal Lake? When are you coming to Chicago? Woo, woo, woo. I'm like, look, I don't go anywhere where I don't get invited. And if I do get invited and you're trying to charge me to sell my own food there, wow, I gotta provide my own, like, you know, my inventory.
Yeah.
And your event is not cracking, or, you know, I gotta bring. No, wait, hold on. You want me to bring my own clients so I can sell my own food? And on top of that, you want me to pay you a fee just to post there? Plus, I gotta pay the city for permits. No. I ain't going. Like the Michelada Fest in Chicago last year, they wanted $2,800 for a 10x tent. Okay.
They be doing that though. Honestly, they always be doing that. And the sneaker places, they're like, yeah, $800 if you want a booth. You know what I mean? It's fucking insane. $800. So you sell like maybe $2,000 worth of shoes, and then $800, and you end up with I'm not good at math.
a few $100.
$1,200.
Well, speaking of events, I'm curious, how was Nightmare on Elm Street?
Chicago.
Chicago
Shout
Street,
out,
Nightmare on
shout
Chicago
out.
Street. And you were also going to tell Max a story about how I bumped into you over there.
Nightmare on Chicago Street was Elgin. I loved it.
What is it? Can you explain it?
They Elgin
girls dress
October 5. They closed 5 streets. The whole downtown
There
in
you go.
Elgin.
Yeah, you better-
There's like 4 or 5 stages. There's a bunch of people drinking, having a good time. There's all these Latinas and like hoochie daddies.
Fuck yeah.
Oh man,
That's my
it's
shit.
great. You know. So they asked me to be a food vendor. Then there was like this whole competition thing, like where we'll see if you get selected. I'm like, okay, cool. So they selected me for Chicago, Nightmare on Chicago Street, and I said I have to find a way, because they had picked over like 12 different businesses. Okay, so for to sell food. Nobody's will never know. There was some other taco joints there, but there was like, okay, so I have to stand out of all these 12 food places for me to sell, you know, to make some money back. What do? I call my boy JV the Vibe. He's a DJ.
Shout out, JV.
He plays nothing but reggaeton, all the
Let's
music that all your
go.
Latinas love. You know, salsa,
Daddy
bachata.
Yankee, and Willie,
Bro, all the love making
J
music in
Balvin.
Spanish that you can think of, he was playing it, okay? I was selling food right here, and then I put him right next to me in the tent. He was DJing. Man, I had everybody's baby mama dancing, throwing ass all over the fucking place. It was amazing. My girlfriend's right next to me.
ass.
They were. My girlfriend, and it's October. It's kind of cold.
And that place was packed.
Wait,
It
wait.
was packed.
Are the girls like dressing like pretty slutty?
It's Halloween. What do you think?
Fuck, I gotta go.
Well, let me know. I'll give you special VIP access. That's what I did to some of my
So you
friends.
could just like say like, "This is my famous friend. He's Godfather. He's a Godfather as well. Like, and he's a good guy. He just can't move his arms. Make him happy."
Yeah, oh, they'll definitely do it. Definitely do it.
I have a question. So your supplier, right? You started out with your dad's supplier, right? And then like you obviously moved up to a supplier. Is he a good guy? Is he like helping you out a lot?
My pops?
No, the provider for your food, like the guy who like gives you like your prep food.
Yeah, so I usually just go to Restaurant Depot to get what I need. It's just a place where they sell nothing for businesses.
Okay.
But then I do have an ingredient that gets shipped out from PR out here. That's not gonna say what ingredient, but it's what makes my food so popular. That special ingredient.
What is it?
I'm not gonna tell you, Max.
All right,
Maybe
Plankton.
for those off-white. Maybe for those off-whites, we can talk about it. But anyways, Max said, "Hey, just put those expensive shoes away.
40%.
You might take them. It's from Elgin. You might take them."
Whenever I go to places, Max always asks me like, "What do you say when you tell them about me and the podcast?" You know, how did I approach you when I told him about the podcast? Because it was at Nightmare in Chicago.
Oh,
Street, right?
okay. So yeah, Nightmare got the tents, and then nobody can go past the tents because I'm in the back cooking, and like nobody's allowed. Okay, nobody, even the people that pay for VIP access to come and say what's up to me. There's a certain area you can't. Oh yeah, people pay to come and say what's up to me. I feel like Jon Snow, buddy. I'm just Jon Snow empanadas, bro.
What if I pulled up with Jon Snow to the Nightmare?
I'm a fangirl, definitely.
So,
But no, hold on. So
Okay, keep
Eric
going.
pulls up on me, and I hear somebody tap me. I'm like, who the fuck is I'm about to beat somebody, and I see Eric. I'm like, oh, what's up? And I'm like, I saw him, like, it's cool, whatever. But I'm just like random. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna put you in the podcast. Ooh. I'm like, all right, bro, just hit me up later. Like, I have like literally
A line.
A line. There's people making lines that you don't even know where the actual line's at.
Yeah.
And I have this reggaeton like playing music. Everybody's like, Denny, Empanada Man. Whoa. The mistake was that I had bought some bottles for me and my people just to chill, whatever. So they saw us back there drinking, and the people that I grew up with, they know me. They just went to the back and just. After they saw Eric do it, everybody just went to the back trying to talk to me. I was like,
Eric.
fucking Eric, or Pandora's box and shit.
Fucking Eric.
Gotta do what I gotta do, man.
you literally caused the paradox.
Yeah, but he's still here.
It
and
was
he's laughing.
good. Yeah, no, honestly, like everybody loved it. My guy, the DJ, made extra money just because one of the guys that I know was so blasted. He came to the drunk. He's like, "Hey man, I'm gonna give you an extra $300 if you don't leave and keep the party going." Blah blah blah. My buddy's like, "Hey, does he know that I'm here with you all night?" I don't think so. Just take the money, bro. I'm like, just take it. Like, you don't know any better. So
It's crazy. You make empanadas, bro. Like, you're not selling weed. You're not selling coke.
I
You're making
sell for the stoners. And bro,
That's
when
smart.
you get the munchies, bro, you get the munchies.
Are your prices good?
I'm gonna say they are reasonable for what you're getting.
Okay, so how big is an empanada?
How big?
Show the camera. How big is the empanada?
This big?
Okay, and how much is one empanada?
$4.
That is absolutely ridiculous. It should be 3.
No, it shouldn't. What the fuck? Do you know the cost of beef in America?
Yes, I do.
It's $10 a pound, buddy.
My personal assistant.
Good
gets
quality beef. If you want good quality beef, you come see the Empanada Man at Street Food
Don't you
Kingz.
talk to me about beef.
Okay.
All right, we'll start.
He's like, we got beef.
We
now,
don't use
motherfucker.
no ground beef in my empanadas, okay? We use quality beef when I'm making my empanada. Have you ever had a skirt steak empanada?
No.
Okay, you can
I've
find one
never-
with me.
I've never
And the
had
pound of skirt
empanada.
steak right now is $12, buddy. You're gonna tell how am I supposed to?
$4 for a small ass empanada?
Small as you haven't even seen it or ate one, bro.
You gotta
You
show
haven't
me.
even
All right,
ate one,
try that
bro.
shit.
What's the girth?
Next time I'm gonna come
What's
and put
the
it in your
girth?
mouth, and
What-
when you take a bite, you're gonna be, oh yeah, you're right.
Put it in my mouth. Put it in my
When
mouth.
people have my food, when my guys have my food, they start getting gay boy feelings over me, bro. What the fuck? They'll start stalking my life. How you doing, bro? I have dudes that are older than me calling me big bro. Big bro. How do I talk to this girl, big bro? Bro, what?
So how was your Pride Month? It was good?
Huh?
Pride Month.
What is
Pride.
it?
That's
Pride
a
Month.
flex.
June.
Pride Month. Boy, I was like, Pride Month? What?
He said, I got people older than me calling me big bro. That's a flex.
Sooner or later, Max is like, bro, can I be your little bro? I got you.
Fuck out.
Sooner or later, he's gonna be
fuck
spending
off.
extra money on the empanadas. He's gonna taste one and be like, damn.
He acts like I
Fuck
don't.
my diet.
I don't know what beef costs.
There's a
I know
reason
what beef
why my
costs.
girlfriend.
Eric buys it.
Max is like, you know how much my beef costs? It's free. I give you all the smoke.
How much is beef? How much is steak?
I don't fucking know, bro.
Jewel, no, it's for real. Like how much is steak?
Bro, you know, I pull up and I'm like, this is for the quad father, and they say, oh, it's on the house.
No, I think it's really cool that you're successful and you're doing something legal and you're not selling
Something
fucking-
legal.
Yeah, like you're not selling coke. You're not selling.
I mean, I
heroin.
was doing it illegally
I
out of
was
my
just about to
house.
say that. Yeah, I was just about to say that.
You can sell food illegally.
You need a permit for
you
everything.
can't sell
Max.
food out of your house in anywhere in Illinois. You need to be working in a commercial
You're
kitchen,
crazy. Are you
commissary kitchen.
serious?
Yeah. So I mean, the city will tell you like, hey, if you're selling to the public, we got to make sure that you're following, protocols and hand washing.
Because
So
think
what,
about it. Think
what,
about it.
what, Hold on. What if someone wants to be the taco man? Like, how can you help them? Help them out. So someone wants to like
To start their own thing, definitely.
And they're
Yeah.
eating, help
Yeah.
them out, help
Yeah.
a person out right now. So like a
people the
person wants to
blueprint.
start a taco and he's selling it out of his house. Okay, so
So
that's
first
not allowed.
of all, that's not allowed, and I recommend you to stop right away. Make sure that you have your Serve Safe food handling license first. Then Google your nearest commissary kitchen. Commissary kitchen is a ghost kitchen, a commercial kitchen where you can cook out of. Then you can prepare your food in that kitchen and then try to go sell it somewhere, like in a pop-up tent and all this and that. Like finding a business that will let you sell their food at. But when you go to that city or whatever town, you have to go check in their city hall to ask for a temporary food permit.
It's just the government fucking you.
If
honestly.
you don't, and let's say I want to come to Sleepy Hollow sell food, I have to go to this city hall, whatever, or ask them, hey, do I need
I got
a
you.
food vending, a 1 day pass to sell food here? Yeah, usually it's $50. Elgin charges like $175 or $150. Chicago charges like $300. The Cowboys is popping. They only charge $50 just to sell food for 1 day there. Meaning
1
that when you have
day?
that permit, the cops, nobody from the city can come and harass you. Yo, what are you doing here? Or, if you get a Karen, be like, hey, you can't sell food here. Yeah, I can. I got this pass.
So what's the pass like contain? Like do they do like a background check, sanitation? anything,
Make
or is
sure
it- or
that
is
you
it-
have gloves. You have a hand washing station with you. A 3-sink compartment with soap, chlorine,
You
and
gotta be
whatever.
fucking kidding me. So
It's
they're making bank off of that. Just
long
I hate the government so much.
Well, the whole
It's-
purpose is to keep filthy motherfuckers from poisoning
no,
the public.
No,
Yeah.
they don't care. They just want the money.
I mean, I could
They-
agree with that, but it's also think about crazy people that have an idea like I'm gonna sell food.
No, I get that.
Listen,
but-
Max,
but they're
so I worked in the
not-
kitchen.
They're not sending a sanitation guy. They're
Yes, they are.
Oh, they are.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
are. Okay.
So I worked in the kitchen, and then the people right next to me, they were cutting pork and preparing food for the public in the same table.
cross contamination.
So if the city comes and sees that, they'll shut them down,
Yeah.
like right away. So imagine if the city doesn't come and like put that shit on check, and they go sell that food somewhere else. You're literally like about to give food poisoning to over 200 people, and then all these people gotta go. I'm like, yo, where am I getting food poisoning? Hey, blah blah blah.
Can you get in trouble for that? can you get like legally in trouble?
So let's say if I start selling, if I cause like food poisoning to, certain people, like the people can tell where they got their food from, and then the city will come and inspect the way that I cook things, how I store things, and then if they see something wrong, they'll give me a good fine, $500 or $600, or shut me down, or they can do whatever they want with me.
That's
Not in a
crazy.
good way.
Like, they can shut me down, but I'm gonna go right back to that
Yeah.
staircase.
But you're all legal now, right? And like you just have to pay for the spot that you post up on.
Yeah, pretty much. And let's say no. So I only when people invite me to go sell food at their businesses or wherever, first of all I make sure there's no fee. I'm not paying you to be here, for me to be here. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Like parties and stuff.
Like for festivals, events, grand openings.
Well, you earned that right because you're the Empanada Man.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't like these big festivals. They charge like Sueños, the reggaeton concert they just passed. I was trying to be a vendor there, but they wanted 20% out of my sales. And
Well, I want 50% out of your business.
see,
right?
Sueños is more reasonable than you are right now, Max. It makes no sense for a guy in a wheelchair. He's supposed to be humble. He's trying to screw me. It makes no
I
sense.
am being humble. I said 50.
50, you give
We started
15.
we started at
15.
70.
He said you get 5.
You're like, when you get it cracking in the kitchen, we can talk about 50%.
All right, now for real. So let's
Start washing dishes.
That's the way how to roll his empanadas in the tub.
Yeah.
For real, so let's slow this down. So you have you live with your brothers, right? And you told me a story right before the podcast that your brothers, one of your brothers, suffered from schizophrenia because of smoking the wrong shit.
Yeah.
Like when he was young. That's true.
Yeah. Very tough to talk about, but it is true. It's hard every day because he's been kicked out of homes and, living facilities because they just don't have the patience how to communicate with him and make sure. I'm not going to say handle him because he's not an object or, how to understand him and make sure you don't say the wrong things. In the beginning, it was hard for me because it's just like, dude, do this or I'll beat your ass. And the thing is, he wasn't conscious. He doesn't know what's reality and what's
Denny,
real.
did it progressively get worse, or did it start worse and progressively get better?
It started getting worse. It started and then it hasn't gotten any better.
So is it like plateaued, or did that it's gotten worse from 19?
It's gotten worse.
So what's like probably the worst scenario you've been in with your brother? And how did you overcome that?
He tried to break into my gun safe. And I wasn't home at the time, but my other brother was, and my brother got scared and he called the cops. The cops came, and I guess my brother was just trying to get in there, get my handguns and my rifles, and then my other brother got really scared, and then my brother called me and I rushed home and I had my daughter with me, so I called my daughter's mom, like, hey, I got to drop her off really quick. I have an emergency. I have to go home really quick, and I get home, the cops are there, and they're just asking all these questions. I'm like, hold up. And I told the cops, let me just talk to my brother really quick, please. So I'm like, hey, what's going on with you? He's like, nothing. Why are the cops here? I don't know. Well, they're telling me that you were trying to break into the gun safe. What's going on? Are you okay? Do you need me to go to the hospital? Take you to the hospital? No, I'm good. All right. That's all he kept answering. He didn't know he did that.
So what was the reason? Do you know? Why was he trying to shoot himself or shoot people?
So this day, thank God, and he has never tried to hurt himself.
What about other people?
Never.
That's amazing.
He's never tried to hurt himself or others, and that's why I'm still there supporting him. And I don't get angry when he has episodes. It just hurts because this is my little brother that I used to feed, shower, change his diapers. I used to, like, literally help him. I have ADHD growing up, so I didn't even know. I was with my own homework, and I'm trying to help this kid out with his own homework. So pick him up from school. We used to wrestle. He's my brother, but it was tough. It's tough seeing him in that state right now. And then I thank my dad every day because, like, don't yell at him, don't come at him hard. Just remember that he's not there. But the best thing that I can do right now is I give him a hug every time I see him. I tell him I love you, I got you, I'm not kicking you out. But if you feel like you're not there, let me know. I'll sit here with you. And then his hands sometimes be like, they're like, he just has like certain movements. And then when we're in public, I'll tell him, hey, stay right next to me. Don't go near anybody, start doing this and that, because they'll feel like they're being threatened. Like, they're.
Does he have visual and audible hallucinations? So he like thinks someone's in the house or something. Maybe that's why he was trying to go after the gun.
Yeah, pretty much. He but when that happens, he doesn't realize what he's doing.
Do you have to like?
Man, that's
do,
hard.
do you have, like? How do like? There's got to be like some support systems.
There is.
That people like are dealing with the same thing. Like, how do you like overcome that and achieve, prosperity like towards, like accepting how your brother is right now?
Well, there is places that I can go and just kind of talk to them and how to deal with our situation. I just don't. I'm just kind of like I'm gonna tough it out, and I tell myself I'm gonna be patient with him. I can't get angry for his situation. I can't be mad because he's not there. All I can tell him every
because
night.
some fucker decided to sell him something that was wrong.
I can't.
Like, you would probably kill that guy if you could find him.
Well, that kid that did that, apparently he passed away a couple of years ago, like a year, 2 years later, for his overdose or something like that.
What was it? Was it laced? What was it laced with?
Fentanyl.
And what year did this happen?
2000. My brother was 18, 17. He's 26, 27.
He's my age.
What year were you born? 96?
Yeah.
Him too, yeah.
And he's suffering from this, and you guys like have to fight through it, which is crazy.
So it's just me and my dad. Anybody else in the family, they's like, oh, they're worried. Oh, hopefully, but the ones that actually deal with the situation, who is really there, is just me and my pops.
Let's not say deal. Let's say has to endure it, because I hate to circle back to me, but my brother would never come to the hospital when I was in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
He never would come because it was too hard for him to see me because he was
I went through the same thing.
My brother's paralyzed. He's like, this is the guy that taught me how to work out. This is the guy that taught me all these things. This is the guy who taught me how to talk to girls and stuff. This is my best friend, you know what I mean? And he's looking at me. He's looking at me in a hospital
It hurts.
bed,
It hurts.
and I can't talk. I got a collar on. I can't move.
When my brother got first diagnosed with schizophrenia, I couldn't accept it. I just didn't want to deal with that because I always said no, I just don't want him around me or my daughter, blah, 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 woo, woo, woo. It was more like guilt because I should have been there as a better big brother to tell him hey man, because I never taught him how to smoke. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke. I don't smoke weed. I never done coke. Nothing. Mushrooms, nothing.
Wow.
Never liked it.
Straight
I mean, I smoked weed when I was a kid,
Yeah.
but I never liked it. I got paranoid, got dizzy. Even edibles and stuff like that, I never liked it.
Who the fuck puts fentanyl in weed? That's just fucked up.
It wasn't.
It wasn't weed.
I mean, he was a user and abuser himself, so misery loves company, right?
Yeah. I mean, I never taught my brother how to. I never told him like, hey, you know, to hit of this. I always been the good big brother. So where he wanted to try it, it was kind of like, where did you know, who gave you the first hit? Like, one made you try it, and I should have been there as your older brother to tell you, no, that's wrong. You can't do this, do that, blah blah.
My brother says the same thing about the guy who crashed my car. He said I should have been there and I should have like done different things, you know, rather than like, you know, be supportive towards the dude, like more like not like aggressive, but more like, you know, like this is my brother. Look what you did to him. Like, you know, like this is crazy.
Yeah.
You know, because he walked out. So you said your family what kind of walked out too. So now it's just you and your dad that helps out with your brother.
Yeah. My dad, I love him. He's one of he's my biggest fan. I wouldn't be where I'm at right now because it wasn't for him. And everybody in my family gave up on my brother, but my dad was still there for him. And then my dad called me one day. He's like, look, like, I can't take him in my house because the situation between my brother and my dad's wife was bad, and the living facility where he's at, he was getting kicked out. And then my mom, not present, I don't know where she's at, don't want to bring her back in the picture with my brother. Because I found out, because my brother's in disability, okay?
Yeah, does like medication help at all? Like
He was schizophrenic, and medication is just horrible.
Lithium is the medication, right?
It's called Libria, something like that. Liy Libria, something like that. So with schizophrenics, they're really bad with their medications because they make them feel like a certain way, and they don't like it, and then they're always off and on. But
it's kind of like bipolar, like in a way.
Oh yeah, he does
right?
have bipolar too.
So he's bipolar and schizophrenic. Wow, that's
It's
a lot. But you guys are just soldiering away and treating him like a human being, just like you treated me like a human being when you walked into my house. You
I
didn't
mean,
look at me any different.
I don't want to be treated any different, you know. And I wouldn't do that to anybody else, especially you, Max. I mean, I'll treat you like one of my guys. If you want to talk shit, I'll talk shit. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't take it to a place where I'm going to disrespect you. You know, I wouldn't disrespect you in any way. Just because, I mean, if we want to talk, you know, we're just being guys. Mm-hmm. It's hard to find guy friends that are guys. Yeah. You know, I have a lot of guy friends, and the first thing they'll do, like, hey, what's going on, man? You gain weight. I'm like, first of all, bro, where's your hairline at? It's just been gone.
But it's all coming from love.
I mean,
yeah. But like, listen, I tell people if I gain weight, it's because I'm making money and I'm sleeping good. If you see me healthy and skinny, be worried because I'm not sleeping.
I'm not a guy, dude. I'm a simp. Remember?
Yeah.
Okay, so you said you have a lot of problems with your brother, right? Well, not a lot of problems, but you have a lot of not issues. Like you have a lot of like love for your brother, and you hate what he's going through, right?
It hurts. Definitely hurts. And it's tough seeing him like that because he was always growing up smiling, yelling, and running around. We were just getting all sorts of trouble. I mean, like my mom beat both of our asses at the same time. But that's something like, hey, remember when I can't reminisce
the same thing with a wooden spoon.
You know, I can't reminisce with him like that anymore. Yeah, you know, remember when Mom or you used to do this and that? Because he just doesn't remember. He's just not conscious anymore. And growing up, it was just me, him, and my brothers. And we didn't have any, like, relatives here where, you know, we had cousins. It's hard it's just hard seeing them like that, you know? Especially us being the older brothers.
So that's really hard to hear, and I can kind of attest because when I was in the military, I was doing everything right. I was trying to become SF. I was trying to become a Ranger. SF is Special Forces. I was trying to become a Ranger. I was doing everything right, you know. And unfortunately, I got into a freak catastrophic car accident, and my family didn't find out for like 18 hours. You know, it was crazy. I was like, the nurse literally like used my thumb, because back then, remember the thumb for the iPhone. The thumb didn't text my sister. Like, she went over her ethics to like find my family and stuff. And then when they found my family, they brought them, and my brother is the one that suffered a lot with it. Like, I didn't see my brother for most of the year that I was injured. I would talk to him on the phone, but I didn't see him. And Mom, can you like explain why?
Yes. I think Rex just didn't want to accept it. In the beginning, he's like, Mom, there's no way. There's no way. If Max doesn't want to live like this, I got him. I'm going to do whatever he needs. So, that's a little emotional. So anyway, he's like, this can't be happening. I remember sitting with him at the American Legion Post 57 in Elgin, and we had found out just a couple days prior, and he was... I'm going to cry. He was so sad. His brother was everything. Whether they fought or not, his brother taught him how to wrestle, he wanted to be his brother, big, strong, athletic, and just be just like him. So he couldn't fathom seeing Max in the position he was in, and he couldn't believe that it could actually be true, because his quote-unquote superhero could not move and or breathe on his own or speak. Max has come a long way. Rex has come to terms with it. Rex has learned to grow up to do a lot of things in honor of Max, whether he's working out and doing extra push-ups. He says that on his
He always tells
quick
me,
little videos.
He always tells me, like, if this is for my brother, like, if I can do this, like, I'm doing this for my brother.
Yeah.
And I'll like lift like 500 pounds. You know, he's insane. You know what I mean? But he does it in his brother's name, which is crazy. But how was he like when I was at RAC?
He didn't really want to accept it and go up, and he just thought he would always say to me, Mom, why doesn't Max just try to move? Why doesn't he just try to move? If you just try every day, it's going to be fine. And that's just not how someone paralyzed works. So it took him a while to gather all his thoughts. It's taken years. It still hasn't. I don't think it's hit all of us. But it was very hard on Rex. But he's come a long way, and Rex is doing great. Max is doing as well as he can right now. We have a lot of future hopes for him, especially eating a bunch of empanadas at $4 a piece, because they are well freaking worth it. And
I mean, my friends, I never charge $4. I usually like, here you go. I don't.
He's teasing. Yeah. Those are well worth it. Are you kidding me? Yeah.
So Rex has come a long way, and I'm proud of him. I never really tell him that, but he said the last time he said I'm proud of you was in 2016, and that's when I was walking. You know, and we used to go to the gym all the time. That was our favorite thing to do. And then we would always hang out. We would always be together. So I can't imagine what he was going through when he saw his brother literally just fucking looking like he's dead, having shit down his throat.
And Max had a lot of friends back then, whereas Rex decided to homeschool, so he didn't have as much social activity or friends, so he'd kind of grasped onto Max's, and it is what it is, and I'm proud of them. Neither of them have ever been arrested. They're both, wonderful voters. They're good kids. They're kind to their parents. They're loving. I can't say anything bad about even Tiffany. She's the root of our family. So. I did want to bring back to Nightmare on Chicago Street, because I know you said that you had your empanadas there. Yeah. A friend of mine, Greg Shannon, does run the whole thing. He has for years. I volunteer for him on and off yearly.
Were
He
you
also
there last
owns.
year? It was giving out the food.
I did not do it last year.
I'm about to say you look familiar.
But I have done it, yes. Elgin Public House, he and his beautiful wife, Lou, they are just wonderful. Their restaurant is wonderful. And if you haven't tried it out, try Elgin Public House and also go see every year Nightmare on Chicago Street gets better and better and safer.
Amazing.
So, yeah.
The lines have definitely got way better than before.
They sure have. Oh, that was a hard part, but you live and learn, and he's learned how to make sure, we can get in a little quicker, and it's all a one-day shot or whatever it may be. And and the bands have gotten better, and the food's gotten better. So
I just want to say for the food vendors, we got to extend that time from maybe 4 to 11 because last year around 10 o'clock, no more food sales. Everybody out. Hey, man, I got 800 empanadas here. I can still sell more. But no, I get it, though. Against the city, they want everybody out, just everybody to be safe and all that. There were a lot of drunk people.
yes, in fact, I heard the water department has a very tough time with all the people throwing up and picking that up. It was better, I heard last year.
I saw a couple of my friends walking by my tent, literally just so out of it and drunk.
Yes.
I'm like, yo, jump over here, give them some rice and empanadas, brought them back to life. And if you're not going to let me sell, okay, but at least let me feed the people that are they need food in their stomach because they're literally just, everybody just, after they're done drinking or whatever, they're just leaving the downtown Elgin. They can get lost or that's a busy street.
Well, they block them off too.
Yeah.
So.
But somehow you always manage to sneak your way out of those blockades and end up somewhere.
Well, Greg is pretty safe about all that, and I know that he cards everyone. Everyone is they do what they can.
Yeah.
The people that try to sneak it in and do stuff they
Impossible
shouldn't
to
be
sneak
doing,
it in there.
it's just wrong. So anyway, it's a great time. It's a fun time, and hope everyone comes out next year and go see the Empanada Man. What is your actual restaurant at the fest?
It's called Street Food Kingz.
Street Food Kingz.
Street Food
okay,
Kingz.
fine. So Street Food Kingz, you have to go see if you're at Nightmare.
You gonna come this year, Max?
I just might. Why not? And to end
They'll
this.
think you're in a costume.
To end this. To end
This
this.
is me, babe.
To end this subject, I just want to say, I actually feel worse for you because, you lost your brother mentally, and Rex still has me mentally,
It's
But I do want to tell you there is hope. Neuralink is supposed to this brain chip that Elon Musk is making. Neuralink is supposed to redo all of this and bring your brother back and bring the blind back, all these things. So there is hope, right, man? And he's young.
I know, and I'm not. People think it's frustrating to deal with them. It's not. It's more there's that little hope there that there's days where he's conscious and we remember the old times and how my mom used to beat us up or how you used to get in so much trouble or then out of nowhere he's gone.
Yeah.
But thanks to my dad, I know that eventually we don't have to deal with. He's gonna wake up. I know he's gonna wake up and be I'm gonna stay on my medication. I'm gonna stay on my medication and I'm gonna keep going. Okay.
God bless him, and I hope so. We all do. We'll all pray for him.
You will. All right. Thanks.
Thanks, Max.
Like the Max podcast on anything, and you'll find out. I'll send you a link too.
Okay, cool. Because my girlfriend wants to know if I'm really here.
I heard you. Funny as fuck.
Okay. All right, Eric. Let's, so we were talking. What were we?
Y'all want to know how I got pepper sprayed at Diablo's?
Okay, we'll end it on that. Yeah, pepper spray and shoes.
Yeah, I think it was July.
Don't talk yet.
No, you continue.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you ready?
Say it
Your
again.
eyes are already red. You can talk about how you got pepper sprayed.
Oh my!
So you got pepper spray at Diablo? I went to El Diablo, and dude, girls were dancing on me like crazy.
Oh, right here. Yeah.
At Diablo's?
Yeah.
You got a video of it? I want to know if it's true.
You got videos. We'll put it in the fucking. We'll put it in the
I got
interview.
videos.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went there and the girls turned it into a strip club. It was crazy.
You had a good time though. Was it worth it?
I
though?
mean, like, it was worth it, but you could tell in my face, I'm like, all right, like I just want to go home and talk to this person.
We go to El Diablo, and there's a bunch of dudes there, and Max has the only 3 attractive girls, like, dancing on him, and everybody else on the dance floor just looking at Max, like, how?
Was it at the time when Diablo wasn't that busy?
No, I was busy.
No, have you gone there recently?
Not recently.
I think he's talking, like, popping like a club.
No, now you can't even walk.
I mean,
there.
it's pretty dangerous.
It was pretty
there,
open.
too.
It was pretty open when we were in there.
No, now like it's super packed. Like it's ridiculous. Like we always have to get a VIP in the red room.
Yeah.
Well, hey, shout out to the girl. I don't know your name, but she actually
Devin was on the podcast.
Yeah.
Devin, I know
Shout out-
Devin.
Yeah.
Shout out
My
to
homegirl.
Devin. She was on the podcast.
I'm actually mad at Devin. She was supposed to work in one of my festivals, and the girl just ditched me. So Devin, if you're listening to this, we got beef. But I think we made up when we were all drunk at the club. Like, oh my man, oh it's cool. Like,
what was our episode again?
Trauma taught me love.
Trauma Taught Me Love. If you guys want to listen to it, it's pretty good. It's a really, really good episode. But yeah, Trauma Taught Me Love is great.
All right, well, now that we talked about someone that worked at El Diablo, let's talk about when you got pepper sprayed at El Diablo.
it was all right. So I mean, it was 2 weeks ago. No, it wasn't my fault. I was the victim. I'm just gonna say I was the victim.
Playing victim?
I was. Okay, so we were done at Diablo's. So that night, me and my friends, we bought 4 bottles that night. Okay, each bottle is almost $350. Okay, there's 4 of us, and they gave us a free bottle of
That's not
champagne.
that much.
Hey, when you live in Elgin and you sell empanadas for a living, it's fucking a lot. Okay, I'm practically broke. But
That's how much I spent on dinner.
all right, man, you got money and shoes. What are you gonna keep bragging, bro?
not
You want me to come back and watch the cartoons with you?
Bro, I'm not bragging. I'm just saying. Like,
Better be beefier next time. Jesus.
You better have empanada beef. All right, keep going.
Yeah, I'm like,
Keep going.
Max just keeps bragging on here. Like, oh, thanks for treating me like a real person, like a real boy. But you over here being mean to me, bro.
What do you mean? I'm
Bullying
just-
him, dog.
Oh yeah, I got all this. I want 50% of your business. I'm like, whoa, hold up, bro.
All right, so you got pepper spray.
So we got done and we parked in the Spring Hill Mall parking lot. And then it was 3 of my friends. We were just there arranging. Should we go somewhere? Where are we gonna keep going or what's up? Arranging what to do. Then the security guards crossed the street, went to the parking lot, and just started harassing us. Okay, just started screaming, "Get the fuck out of here!" Blah blah woo 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 woo, just going at us. And I know some of the security guards there because they actually convinced the owner to let me sell my food right next to their business. So I know. When I got into the club that night, I gave a bunch of security guards a hug, like, "Yo, what's up?" To my boy Daniel, like, we're just like, "Hey, what's going on?" I knew the security guards, we're cool, but these were 2 new guys that came to the parking lot and just started yelling and just like, "Get the hell out!" Woo woo woo. And then my homegirl, she's already kind of tipsy, small Chilena. Her name is Mariah. Small girl,
What does she look like?
She's cute. She might like you.
Cool.
Next up.
Gotcha. And Chilenas are wild though. Okay, spicy little tomato. So she goes and like, "Get the hell out of our faces. This is public property." Just like going at it like she's a dude about to get into it. The security and her start arguing. I get in the middle like, "Yo, like back the hell away from her. Like this is just getting out of control. Get the fuck out of here. Like leave us the fuck alone."
You're like the Kool-Aid man.
Like we're
just chilling.
like this. I'm like, we weren't doing anything wrong. Like you're not in charge of the Spring Hill Mall to kick us out. And then the dude started getting rowdy with me, and I told him like, "Dude, you ain't gonna do shit." So the dude's like, "Yo, you need to back up before I pepper spray you." I was like, "Nigga, you ain't gonna do shit, okay?"
Wait.
And when he comes in, bro, I literally kept my eyes open for 5 seconds. I was like, "I'm like, all right, we gotta go." And I hopped in the car and I told my boy Garrett, like, yo, let's get in the car. Let's get in the car. He's like, why? I just got pepper spray, bro. Stop at the gas station. Bro, because I didn't want to give him that satisfaction.
Yeah.
But then, like, as soon as he pepper sprayed me, all I hear was from the other security guard, oh, come on, we gotta go. So they just booked it. They just left.
What do you feel like?
Uh,
I've never been pepper sprayed, but I've been tased, and I've.
Bro, I would prefer a stunt gun in the face.
Than being
Pepper spray. That
shit
burnt
stays in your
my
eyes?
skin. Bro, I was wearing contact. I ended up in the hospital.
Was he white?
No, Mexican or Paiso or some type of
What a
brown.
bitch! Like, use your hands. Like,
Oh,
why
bro,
am I-
listen. Most of the security guards that I know and the ones that I work there, they like to throw down. They'll throw down fists. They prefer fighting.
That's what I like.
But this guy was a lot smaller than I am, so I feel like he got threatened. Like, I can't take this big dude. I mean, they like, I'm like, dude, he was so quick about it, though.
Jesus.
Like, bro, like all the I seen security guards there throwing down. Like, they like to fight. This guy that like I got, he was trigger happy. He just wanted like bro, he was so quick about it. But when it hit me, my whole skin, chest, everything was burning. Everything was on fire.
Yeah.
My friends stopped at the gas station. They got a big bag of ice. I'm hugging this bag of ice. Like, I'm throwing it in my face. I'm throwing water in my face. We go back to my homie's house to get cleaned up before I go to the hospital because at this point, my contacts are stuck in my eyelids.
Jesus.
In your eyelids.
So you-
'cause
Like,
you're rubbing
it's
your
like,
eyes so much?
yeah.
So
Oh,
you
fuck.
can't
And I
take
couldn't get
out?
them out. And then my homegirl, she's trying to open my eyelids. Like, bitch, get off of me. Like, I was just yelling at her, like, get me milk or cold water. And we couldn't flush my eyes out. So I'm like, just take me to the hospital.
Bro, you gotta invite me next time. It sounds like a fucking
Bro,
treat.
like, it burns so bad. Like, at one point, they're just throwing milk in my eyeballs. And I'm like, it felt amazing. Then we went to the hospital. They flushed my eyes out. They took the contact off. And I say, look, I'm going to press charges on this guy because it's already aggravated battery, what he did.
That's battery.
Yeah.
You do that?
Oh, yeah. That was
I
battery.
didn't know that.
Because I didn't get kicked out of the place. I was not at their facility. We were at a private property, but we weren't doing anything. You know, we weren't the only ones parked there. There was at least like 40 cars in that parking lot.
The fuck are you guys doing?
Nothing. We were just standing there. And I didn't even put my hands on Buddy. I didn't even touch him.
They just loitering.
We were just standing there like,
Yeah.
yo, where we going? Like, we still got alcohol in the crib. Like, let's go do this and
That's
that.
all Mexicans
Because one of my
do.
homegirls, Mariah, she had met a shorty in the bathroom, and she's like, oh, I'm going to take her home. All right, we got you. Well, yeah, she likes girls. So I was like,
Yeah.
she met a girl in the bathroom. She like, I'm going to take her home. All right, bet. Let's do it. We'll take you home, and then we'll take y'all home and do our own thing. And then we cock-blocked her. Well, it was Mariah's fault because she started the whole thing. So, like, she started arguing with him, so you know.
Hey, shut up, Mariah.
Yeah, hell yeah. There's a homegirl right there. If it wasn't for her, bro, I would have lost an eye.
That's crazy that you got pepper sprayed.
Oh, yeah. One of my buddies, his name is Vidro. He's a Kane County sheriff. What up, Vidro? I told him, like, you know when you got cop friends, you're like, hey, yo, is this illegal?
Mm-hmm.
Is this legal? Can I do this? Hey, technically, you know, that's what I did. I'm like, yo, man, I got pepper sprayed. He's like, okay, are you lying to me? No. Are you sure? Positive. That's what I remember happening. He's like, no, yeah, bro, that was aggravated battery. Go to the Seaville police station and report it. I'm like, all right, bet. The detective just called me yesterday.
So what is?
Oh, this is recent as fuck.
Hell yeah, bro. It was like 2 weeks ago.
Is battery worse than assault?
It should be aggravated battery. I'm not sure. I don't know the law.
Battery
Yeah, I don't know
or
the
aggravated assault?
I feel like both are worse.
Jamie, pull it up.
I mean, I feel
know
like
the
it's a
difference.
felony.
I feel like assault is worse, but battery sounds like you're battering someone. You know what I mean?
I mean,
I
have
don't
you ever got
know.
pepper sprayed?
I have never gotten pepper spray, but I had tear gas once, and bro, I had my dog tags on, and they were sizzling because I forgot to put them on the. I forgot to put them on.
Was
the
that for the
outside.
army? Like you
Yeah,
had
the
it?
army.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot.
Battery
Yeah.
is worse than assault because battery involves the actual use of force or violence. Assault specifically focuses on the attempt to use such force or violence.
So it was, it's a battery.
So you're about to get a check.
I hope so. Well, remember, security guards are private contractors.
So you got to sue him as an individual.
Because Diablos is not responsible. I'm pretty sure Diablos is not responsible. I know the owner too, bro. He's cool.
My mom knows the owner.
Juan?
Yeah,
he's
going to
cool,
be on the
bro.
podcast soon.
Yeah. I have actually last weekend I texted him because a girl was Snapchatting some guy passed out drunk, facing up on the back of their building, drunk as hell, and she's just like, ha, 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 and she just left. And I texted Marwan, yo, some girl just posted, like, literally, like, a minute ago, this guy passed out in the back of your building drunk. Go check up on him. He's like, all right, I got you. I'm at home.
This is, like, really weird, because when I went, it was, like, okay. Now it sounds like it's, like,
It's a
fucking
nightmare,
horror.
bro.
Yeah.
There's you're gonna find your Venezuelan mommies, papi. I'll
Over
be
there?
up there, boy. When I was selling empanadas. Hope my girlfriend's not listening, but when I was selling empanadas that night, nothing but Venezuelan shorties just walking up with their accent, and their accent is way different than ours. And you're like, yo, okay.
Yeah.
But the way they dress, the way they talk, they're very, very friendly. And then, like,
They take your money.
the way they speak is very flirtatious. So you think like they're kind of hitting on you, but they're not. That's just how they are. They're just
I think
sweet
that's how
talking.
Latinos are, though.
Hell no, bro. When they are raised in a different country, when they're from a third world country, yes, that's how they are.
That's
Very
why.
feminine. The ones that grew up out here, they don't have any
OnlyFans.
manners. They'll try to kill you first. They'll try to kill you without having the facts, okay? I tell you that from experience.
Sounds like, dude,
Oh,
sounds
boy,
like-
I've been through it.
Honestly,
I've been-
it sounds like you are living life to the max, my friend. It really does. Do you
There was a
think
year
so?
where my baby mama tried to throw me out of the car on Randall. We were on Randall, and I was like, I ditched her to go with my buddies to Banditos or whatever. And she opened the door and she pushed me out.
How old are you?
Right now?
Yeah,
32.
you need to grow up.
Bro, that was in 2017.
You need to grow up.
That was
on
in
your ass.
that was in 2017 though. That was not recently. The girl that I'm with recently, man, she's great. She treats me like the king that I am, boy. She feeds me. She
Bro,
makes
there's
sure
only-
I'm well taken
There's
care of.
only one king in this room, and
It's
it's
me. Oh,
Cause
come on, bro. Hold on. Can't be with two dudes
No,
with two big egos.
no,
Listen,
it's-
Max.
Bro, I sit on a.
Bro, we got about the
No,
same
no,
amount
no.
of followers on Instagram,
no,
bro.
no,
You're probably a
listen.
little bit higher.
Listen, I sit on a throne all day. That's what a king does. Okay, you get up.
I get up and lead
I have people-
and tell people what to do, boy.
I have
I got people that listen to me and they do it because they
have-
want to get paid.
I have people who wipe my ass.
For a job. I mean, I did that for 7 years, bro.
I'm just saying, like that's what.
No, shout out to them. They
a
do that, bro. That's not an easy job,
Kings have an
bro.
ass wiper.
That's not.
Kings have an ass wiper. I am a king. You're not.
Max, I'm kind of having a hard time to like you right now because he's trying to brag
hold
and
on,
have a
hold
big
on.
ego than me. Hold on.
Hold on, let's turn the interview around. Now it's time for you to ask Max some questions.
Yeah, that's just a question.
Any question
Any
with no filter because
Filter,
man, your homeboy got no
boundaries,
filter, no boundaries.
Let's get it.
Man, I don't know if my girlfriend's listening. So,
Alright.
all right. So, how do you go about like hollering at shorty, bro?
Dude, it's hard as fuck.
Okay.
Okay, I drive up to them, or I have Eric drive me up to them, and I freaking I try to talk, and they can't hear me. And then, especially at a Diablo or a club or something, they have to like go in my ear and stuff, and like I'll be like, I have.
No,
a
you can't do
podcast.
that, no.
Dude, I can't holler at all. It fucking sucks. Like, I have to be like in a fucking library.
Well, listen. So when
I don't know why he's complaining, bro. We have fun.
I mean,
I'll
yeah,
be throwing him alley-oops.
when you go to those
You should've
places,
seen-
bro,
Hold on. You should have seen him fuck the club, Max. You put yourself in a corner and you paint this picture like it sucks so bad. We went to the fucking Science of Industry Museum.
Yeah.
And then I got footage of him talking to all the baddies, at least 4 baddies, talking about, hey, got a podcast.
yeah,
You know,
come
what's
on,
the
it's
name,
like
you know?
through. Yeah,
Right?
I
He
got
did it- he
guitars,
did it-
I got
He
shoes,
did it
I got
without
big
the alley-oop.
TVs.
All of a sudden, I turn around. Where's Max? And
Boy.
he's talking to some curly-headed cutie over there.
So yeah, so you're trying to pick up chicks at the wrong place because when you go to the club and all, bro, it's
I'm more like on the internet. It's crazy. I hate it. But I'm I'm not.
You ever brought a
like-
shorty
I'm
here?
of course, but I'm not
Give her a tour of the house?
I'm not I'm very far from society, I go out sometimes, but I don't know how the world is now. Like the watches and everything that people wear, it's just like.
That depends on the type of person that you are. If you really care about
OnlyFans.
having all that expensive stuff on you.
No, I'm talking about like OnlyFans and stuff like that. I didn't grow up with that shit. You know what I mean? Like I didn't when I was 20
So
years
you wouldn't be
old,
open for a girl to have OnlyFans?
I don't give a fuck. It depends on the.
I tell my girl, yo, open a
arrangement.
foot fetish thing. Like, you need to help me pay this child support.
Yeah,
Sell your feet
it's
pic.
just if it depends on the arrangement, but you can ask her a question.
Yeah. He's
Oh,
like, "Fuck
okay.
this,
Okay.
yes."
Another question. So clearly you don't have a hard time hollering at chicks or nothing like that.
Yeah, I do.
Man, honestly, I don't have any questions because I feel like you're just a normal dude, bro. You like your shoes. You like to watch TV. You like to talk shit with your guys. You like hollering at shorties. I mean, honestly, bro, I feel like I don't have any questions for you, bro. Because I feel like I already got to know you while we just talking and chilling.
I got one question for you.
You ask something stupid or ask me for my business again and have them calling it quits.
I got one question for you. Okay, so we always we always end the podcast talking about the little things. So the little things that I miss, and I really didn't know that it was a privilege to have, was breathing. I miss breathing so much. I miss just breathing fresh air and inhaling smoke. So what are some of the little things that you right now that you're thinking of that you're like, damn, I can't believe I have that?
Quiet times in the weekends with my daughter from Thursday to Monday. Nobody bothering me for food. Me not canceling weekends with her because I had to do this and that for people. I miss just having 4 days straight with her of just sleepovers, hanging out, doing this. Now it's like, Poppy gotta work. Poppy gotta do this. Poppy, it hurts because I miss being her dad. Sometimes I feel me and her used to talk on the phone all the time. Now it's like, okay, bye, because I'm not as there for her. I am there. I'm just not there like how I used to be. She used to sleep over 4 days in a row, having a good time with me. Now I have to cancel weekends or change dates because
You have to pay child support.
it hurts. She'll call me and I'll call her every day. I'm like, hey, I just want to say I love you. Okay, love you. Bye. Hangs up. Okay. She'll call me all sweet. Like, hey, Papi, can I get $2.99 for this Toca Boca or for this Roblox? I was like, no, talk to your mom. And she was like, no, mommy said no, because she's broke, blah, blah, blah. But you're not, you're rich, blah, blah.
Damn.
I was like, okay, just talk to your mom. Just tell her to use my credit card. But make sure you're being nice and behave and just listen to your mom. And but she'll call me at least like 7 times for money a week. And my girlfriend's like,
You're a sugar daddy.
I'm her piggy bank.
Yeah.
My girlfriend's like, you always cave, blah, blah, blah. She knows it, that she's spoiled. Even my daughter, she's like, yeah, you said I can get whatever I want because I'm spoiled, but it's okay though.
Well, I feel like you're like you growing up, like you guys didn't have much, you know what I mean? And I feel like you're trying to return the favor.
I didn't have
to
a
your
parent that
daughter.
would say I love you every day.
Yeah. You're trying to return the favor to your daughter by, give her things right now because that's what you can do right now. But hopefully in the future, and probably in the future, you're going to be much closer to her because you're going to get even more successful with your business.
In my head, I'm just like, she's only 5, so I can't really get mad at her or at myself.
Well, if she's already manipulating, that's pretty.
But that's
she's gonna
every
be
daughter
smart.
with their dad. But that's like I said, back to your question, is just I miss I miss sleepovers with my daughter. I miss not putting work first. With this just came a lot of responsibilities. I mean, I'm being messaged to sell food here, and I can only do so much. And then I've done events where I've gone, yeah, sure, I'll go. I bring like at least like $800 worth of food, and I only sell $200.
Have you ever thought about like having a partner or having someone else? Like, so you're the main head honcho, like you're the CEO of this business, and then you have like someone like Eric or something. Like Eric's my personal assistant, you know what I mean? So like you have like someone like Eric that can handle all the bullshit when you're sitting there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Have you ever thought
I do. I do. At the same time, I have this thing where I feel that when you hire someone that is not as passionate as you are for your own business, they won't put in the same work.
Dude, that is exactly why I hired Eric. Because like Eric, okay, I'll tell you a story. Then we gotta end this because it's pretty long. But Eric, the first time me and Eric met, everyone probably knows. I texted him in 2017. I was partying like crazy, like dropping bands at the fucking strip club like idiot, you know, and having girls come to the house. I was doing crazy shit. I was like, I'm gonna text Eric because Eric is cool, you know, I've always liked his music and stuff, and his Halloween rap, and he texts me like the 2 days before the Memorial Day parade, and he was like, "What's up?" And I was like, "No."
This was before we actually.
Yeah. We went to the same high school, but like we never really like. I don't think we ever talked to each other in high school.
We never interacted.
Yeah, but we were there, which is
That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. But so he texts me and he says, "Hey, when do you want to hang out? Like, you know, like just out of nowhere." And I say, "Well, I can hang out like on Sunday if you want to like meet me at a parade." And he's like, "Yeah, sure." And he meets me at the parade, and Eric, you can take it away.
You want me to take it away?
Yep.
So I didn't even ask him, like, what kind of parade is this shit? I just assumed he was on the side under a tent, you know what I'm saying, attending, watching a parade. I pull up. Immediately, I'm like, yo, what's up, Max? Like, what's up? Conversation doesn't even carry on. Some soldiers walk up, like, is he with you, Max? He's like, yeah. And they're like, all right, you ready? I'm like, yeah. Next thing I know, I'm walking through the city of West Virginia, leading a parade. Fucking sirens going off behind us, people carrying flags. I'm looking around, everyone's cheering. I'm like, I'm glad I wore a button up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did not tell me what was going on. First time ever meeting Max. I'm walking through the city, leading a parade with him. You know, and something.
It's the best way to surprise
Wait,
somebody.
no, it wasn't a surprise because I didn't think that was going to happen. I thought I was going to meet him after the parade, but he just showed up like at the spot, and like it was like meant to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he saw how much West Dundee cares about me, which is, you know,
It's hard to find a
nice,
supportive
you know?
friend that's actually there.
But here's where I liked him. Here's where I was like, I literally offered him a job like on the spot. Didn't even know him for a day. We were at the VFW, and people are coming up to me, and they're like, "Hi, Max. How was your day? You did great at the parade today." And this, like talking to me like a baby. And Eric, take it away.
Bro, so again, I'm just meeting Max for the first time. So, you know, you're just chilling. You're observing, you know? And when people walk away from Max, I look at him and I'm like, bro, does that shit fucking bother you? And he's like, what? I'm like, the way they talk to you like you're a fucking puppy.
Yeah.
And he's like, all the fucking time. He's like, you want to get out of here? I'm like, yeah. He's like, can you drive my van? I'm like, bro, I drive for FedEx, dog. Let's go. He's like, Mom, I'm going to the house. Eric's driving. She's like, who the fuck is Eric?
Butts and hoes.
Yo, that's where it started, honestly. Like because and I at the VFW after he said that, I was like, do you want a job? Do you want to be a personal assistant?
I was like, hell no.
Yeah, and 2 years later, now he's my fucking main guy.
Told him no a few times. But no, hold on. We ain't done. So when we get to the house, You know, he's like, you can invite anybody. So I invite my homie Silas. He's been on the show a couple times, you know, and I was like, bro, you have a voice. Like, why don't you use it? Why don't you start a podcast? He's like, man, I tried this already. I can't do it. I'm like, what you mean you can't do it? He's like, my friends tried it. It just doesn't work because my voice is so low. I'm like, bro, I went to school for this shit. Yeah. You can't tell me no. I'm like, fuck your friends. Let's get this shit started. Yeah. So, you know, here we are.
Yeah.
Life in Max.
Facts.
I'm glad you found Eric, bro. He never gave me vibes that, like, bitch boy vibes. You know what I mean?
Bitch boy vibes.
You know, like,
he
he's
gives
always
me
cool.
bitch
You know,
boy.
he gives out, like, a good energy, positive energy. What's up? Like, I've met people.
And like he like observes and he listens. Like I'll be in my chair and he'll be like, "Yo, is that gonna hurt your skin or something?" Because my skin can break.
You definitely
down.
do
You know
need
what I mean?
somebody who pays attention.
No, like, but he
that.
does. Like, and we'll finish it up right here. I almost died because this nurse didn't know what to do, but Eric knew what to do. Eric, take it away.
Big Poppy came in and
So honestly, Max always told me like, bro, these nurses they don't do a good job, bro. I need you. And I'm just in the back of my head like, he's just trying to butter me up so I accept the job. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, these nurses are professionals. Yeah. You know, they're trained health.
Not all of them.
And no, so this is what I'm getting to. So it wasn't until he had this one Asian nurse, I forget the name, but I wouldn't say it anyways. But she was filling in, you know, so she was fairly new. And while we're lifting him from his bed, you know, to the chair, he's in the air, and his trach comes out of his machine. You know, not necessarily out of his neck, but his machine. I'm on the opposite end of the machine.
So I can't breathe.
He's clicking like he can't breathe, and the nurse is like, what?
oh my God.
The machine is beeping, telling you it's disconnected. And she's looking at Max, trying to read his lips. What? I'm like, bro. You know, I'm on the other end, right? Yeah. So I'm just like, go to the machine, grab the tube that's disconnected, plug it into that hole that's empty. You know, I'm literally directing her while I'm holding Max in the air, and she fucking did it.
And then when I
Saved
got
his
down,
life again for the first
and
time.
then when I got down, I was like, "This is why I fucking hate you, bro. These fucking
And I was
nurses."
like, all right, now I see it.
Did you
Now I
fire
see it.
her?
Yeah,
Yeah, I would have too.
he got to see me fire a nurse too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How many nurses have been
Max,
through?
Take it away.
How many nurses has it been through?
Okay, so
He doesn't necessarily fire them. He just tells the directors, like, don't bring him back.
no, but this time was crazy. Like this nurse wanted me to like sit up, like to brush my teeth.
Background knowledge, this is my first day, like, on duty with him.
Yeah.
You know? Go on.
Yeah. So this nurse is like brushing my teeth and stuff, but she said you need to sit higher, and I was like, no, I can't. I'm gonna lose like because my blood pressure can go down, blah blah blah, right? So she's like, you need to sit higher, and I was like, no, and she's been like a bitch the whole morning for me, like you know, and I'm like, I'm not doing it, and she's like, well, I'm not brushing your teeth then, and she walked away, and I was like, the fuck? You're gonna walk away from a quadriplegic?
Dude, cursing this bitch out. Cursing her out like, you fucking stupid bitch. I'm like, whoa, I just walked in. He's cursing her out as soon as I get there. He's like, text my mom. Screaming Eagles. I'm like, what's Screaming Eagles? He's like, shut the fuck up, just do it. You know? So I text Screaming Eagles. His mom bursts through the door in 5 minutes. What happened, Max? What happened?
Is that your code word with your mom? Screaming Eagles?
It's like the emergency.
I need one. I need one.
You know what I'm saying? So then
Dude, she
literally
showed
fired
up.
her just because I was there. Like, he could fire her.
Yeah.
You know, so then it's just me and Max now.
And then Josh showed up.
And then Josh showed up.
Yeah, but yeah, that's
I'm
all.
like, oh shit, he gonna fire me like that one day.
You gotta be on. You gotta be on again, man. You definitely gotta be on again because I like the vibe. You know,
Sure,
it's
bro.
everything's good. You have an amazing.
If I'm not in
story.
jail by
Yeah,
Friday.
you have an amazing.
shit.
you have an amazing story. And if you're in jail, I'll bail you out.
Yeah, the first thing I'm gonna do is, as CEO, give me my Snapchat. I gotta call Eric and Max, bail me
It's
out.
like Max knows that. Max at $3.50 for a bottle is not that much, so I think he could bail me out.
Again. Bro, $3.50 is a lot for a bottle of Don Julio Resposado when it costs $60. You know what? I'm not even gonna talk
They're
about.
tripping. I would never.
Bro,
Yeah.
it was a mistake. 4 bottles deep, and after the 4th bottle, we're like, all right, we had enough.
I don't know, bro. it has to be like someone's birthday. It has to be maybe New Year's. It has to be maybe the whole family or gang is turning up, and it's like a great experience. And you're like, all right, we're turning up $350. Then it's worth it. But like when people just go out on an average Friday and they just fucking spend $500 on a cheap ass bottle, like what the fuck?
You know what? I never do that. I probably go out like once a month or twice every month because my girlfriend doesn't let me go out. But
Eric's gonna have a hard time editing this, but I got another story. So we were at Heavenly Bodies, and there was a girl there, and these girls usually, like when I ask for a dance, they just dance around me and stuff because they're like scared of me and shit.
Yeah. They might hurt you
so
even more.
fucking annoying, so annoying because I'm like sitting there and I'm like, you can like get out of my chair and stuff, but they're treating me like this like fucking sick child or something.
Yeah.
And I'm paying money. I'm like, and then they always, Heavenly Bodies, shout out to HBs, they always take care of me, always. Like, if there's a line, I'm going through it.
Yeah.
If there's
I've actually been to Heavenly Body and pay the girl for the gold room just to like hold me while I cried. Like 3 years ago.
He's like
when I was having problems with my baby mom in 2017, I was like, no, she left me.
Okay, so
I would pay them just to give me a hug.
So I couldn't go upstairs. I can't go upstairs.
Of course, yeah.
So like they like set up this area, like kind of where like the
like right there by the I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so they set me up right there, and then there's this girl. Her name's Elise, dude. Holy fuck! Shout out to Elise. Okay.
Was she Asian?
No, she was Latina. But bro, she gave me the best lap dance ever. Eric was there, Eric.
What do you think is a best lap dance? Latinas or
Eric had to be there. Because in case my throat gets in case I stop breathing, and I have throat pain. I have fibromyalgia, which is like this
Bro, this girl was doing handstands on his chair. This chair.
Yeah.
This one right here?
This one, bro.
Yeah.
You see those armrests?
Bro, I would have paid to see that.
She was handstanding on that shit, talking like dropping her ass on his chest and then spreading her legs and like shaking her legs on both sides of his face. And
dope.
Fucking turn around and really testing the suspension on his chair.
Testing Max's limit.
Check it out, bro. You ever watch those Jamaican videos where like the girls like grip the dude's head and like smack ass?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, this is what the fuck Max is going through. Max will tell me like you touch the trach, it's like tapping someone's balls. Like it hurts him if you touch the trait.
Oh, he's just taking it like a champ.
This motherfucker get That's him. Fucking
face first.
I'm like, bro, you lying. This shit don't hurt.
The best part. This is the best part. Okay, Eric had to be there because he was my he had to make sure that I don't die. And the security was cool with it. They were like, all right, fine, he could stay. So he's watching this show, right? And then this girl, she sits her ass on me, and she spreads her legs and puts them on my shoulder, right? She's got the heels on, and I start spasming.
So Max has spasms. It's when his brain's
I'm gonna do it right now.
Yeah, just like that. Yeah.
No.
He's like, I'm gonna do it right now.
No. Okay, so she's like all over me. I'm spasming me, right? And my hand, no shit,
falls right on her clit and fucking hits her.
Yes! Ooh, it's like having a vibrator.
I'm like,
yeah. He looks at his hand and then he looks at me like. And then looks at his hand and then looks at me.
What did she say?
She didn't stop.
She was laughing with it.
She was cool with it. Yeah. She loved it. It was, dude. I had her.
That's
for
one of the advantages of being a clown.
I had her for 2.5 hours. She was amazing.
Max paying song after song after song after song.
Boy, that's at least 2 stacks right there. Because them girls ain't cheap, boy.
No, it wasn't bad. It was
I
like
think she was having fun.
It was like 800. Yeah. It was like 800, right?
I don't know. He didn't have that much cash, and he just used the rest of his cash, and it wasn't that much.
No,
and HB?
Yeah.
Damn, you must really go there. You got acronyms?
I used to, bro. I
acronyms for that shit.
Until I started going to the strip clubs and PR. Boy, them strip clubs out there. Oh, bro, as soon as you walk in, oh, man, I forgot my girlfriend's listening. Well, when I went 3 years ago to the strip clubs in Puerto Rico, as soon as you walk in, the first thing they do is just start looking at you like,
You're really enjoying the podcast, aren't you?
Bro, they'll start grabbing your dick as soon as you walk in to see what you got going on. And
I
they'll
don't
look
got
at this.
shit.
How much are the dances though? In Hawaii, it's $100 a song, bro. I can't
$60 for 2 songs, and each song is probably like a minute.
They're on some bullshit.
Bro,
Yeah.
we were watching what you can get for $1,000 in Vietnam, and this guy's like just going to all these places. Eric just spent $6,000 at fucking Hawaii.
For what?
It's just for his family, and
Yeah, it
like
was a family reunion, so I paid for plane tickets. I paid for the rental.
it was like
I paid-
unappreciated.
God.
You felt unappreciated a little
Max
bit.
is paying you that much, bro. I can cook for you.
Chill out.
Hold up, he'll take care of your needs. I'll cook whatever you want,
Chill
boy.
out.
Hold on, I'm pretty sure I'm
Been
pretty
saving
good.
all my life for this family reunion, all right?
I was like, boy, you paying him that much, bro? I got,
You don't even know. No
bro.
one knows.
Oh my god.
Only the
Fuck
real
me,
ones.
man.
But listen,
No
the
one
strip
knows.
club.
Only
No,
the
listen,
real
the strip
ones.
clubs in PR, they're different because as soon as you walk in, the first thing they'll tell you be like, "Hey, Poppy, $250 for 45 minutes." I'm like, "What?" And they're like, "Just follow me." Okay, you follow them,
Yeah.
and these fucking secret some Harry Potter doors just.
He said,
What the hell? It's at one of those
Are there
secret rooms,
stairs?
and when they'll make you look.
you didn't see how funny that was? Max said, are there stairs?
Why? This guy.
Go on, tell the story.
So like I'm like, what the hell is this room? The security guard's like, listen, Poppy, we give you the condom, bottle of champagne, 2 drinks, private security, 45 minutes. What do you want to do?
What do you
In my head, I'm like,
I want to fuck the shit out of
He's
her.
like, everything.
any girl on the fucking floor? He's like, any girl. Bro, I only have $100 on me. I am literally asking all my friends for money, bro. Because them shorties in PR, bro, they're very feminine. They're gorgeous. They're,
That's awesome.
bro, they're literally like how women should be.
Yeah.
You know, out here, they're just like a
Curvy.
bunch of dudes. Like,
Yeah.
like out here, girls will fight you back. Out there, they'd be like, you know what? I don't want none of this. Okay, bye. But they're like really feminine, really pretty, really gorgeous. And I saw this one girl that I really, really, really wanted to. But then my boy's like, bro, $250? We can go to this other club and do it for $50. I was like, what?
He's like, let's go. I got
Like,
20.
yeah, he's like, bro, this is one of the, like, I felt like it was a high-end place. He's like, no, bro, this is the worst place to be at. This is like a shitty place. They're just trying to tax you because it's Americano. I was like,
Can you
all right,
take me to the PR?
let's do it, boy, bro.
I'll fucking go to the
Boy,
PR.
the only thing is that we gotta
You
have to stay in a
didn't- you
hotel
didn't
for the
ans-
elevators
You
for you.
didn't answer my question. Are there stairs?
Everywhere you go.
Are there stairs at the strip club?
Yeah.
Then we need to get a bunch of people to lift up my chair.
Easy, bro.
This is
Easy.
seven-
I have a bunch of guy friends that
This is
want to go
700
back to
pounds.
PR.
This is 700 pounds. Let's get 700 pounds. So you guys gotta lift up the chair.
Bro, I'm a bunch of friends with a bunch of Kane County sheriffs, and those motherfuckers are meatheads.
Alright.
They're meatheads. You ain't nothing.
My stepdad's father is an FBI agent, retired. and
Oh, really?
He owns a super nice place in Puerto Rico. They were talking about going around September.
I was thinking about getting a place when I had this nurse Carmen. She's Puerto Rican. She said like it's beautiful, but I'm scared about the hurricanes because you saw Trump. He was like fucking throwing.
Wait,
He was like step back.
I've been in a
Three.
hurricane before. Hurricane George in the 90s when I used to live in PR with my family. That shit is scary, bro.
Yeah, and it fucks up your entire property.
Yeah, it's worse if you live
Now
by the
imagine
beach.
being in a hurricane if you can't fucking move away. You can't move. You can't get for cover.
The worst place
Well,
is
where's a nice place to go in PR? Like for a white person?
out there.
Yeah.
Is not where you think. San Juan. Everybody says San Juan, the capital. Go there. Nah, that place is whitewashed as hell. It's very Americanized. Like it's like you go there, you're eating American food.
Okay, but I don't want to get shot.
So let me go. Let me finish.
Okay.
You go to the East Coast. It's called place Rincon, where literally white folks have overtaken this little town,
Let's go.
and is
Imperialism.
white folks safe? You would definitely you will experience the Puerto Rican culture at the same time. But
This
you're
is
not gonna see
safe.
a lot of the locals. I don't know if you're into that.
Is
Like
this-
party with the
Is it
locals.
safe?
Yeah, it is safe.
Okay, and the hotels, are they nice?
It's like a Holiday Inn. I mean, there is
When
Airbnbs.
Max asks if it's nice, he wants like the Wolf of Wall Street
yeah.
hotel.
Yeah. Well, you go to Airbnbs.
Like I stayed at the Holiday Inn in Kansas City, and let me tell you, they know how to help, man. We had 4 people, right, for Holiday Inn. Perfect room when we got there. I'm totally capped.
Really?
This room was not perfect. Eric had to sleep on the bathroom floor.
Yeah, I slept in the bathroom.
In the floor where
Bro, keep in
everybody's
mind, it's
pissing.
me, it's another personal assistant, and it's a nurse, and Max is in bed. You know what I'm saying? That's way too many. Like,
So Max got a room, one bed.
Well, Eric
And he said, "Screw my assistant?"
No, Eric was talking to my lawyer's assistant because we were going to a Chiefs game, right?
it was just a miscommunication.
And this motherfucker said that
This room will fit 4 people.
we got there, we were so tired. We get in the room and we're like,
It's like
why?
So why didn't
the
Max get the bed?
was
Made him
actually
sleep in a
true.
chair. He doesn't move.
I literally was thinking that. I was thinking.
I
the
was
chair,
like,
and Eric,
what?
Eric was like, "No, we're gonna get you in the bed," you know, and like.
Wait, do you sleep like this?
No, I
You can sleep laying down.
I mean, I could if I wanted to.
So right now, if I lower that back, you just go to sleep just fine.
yeah, and
You should have left his ass in the fucking chair, boy.
I mean,
Come on,
gotta-
we
Max.
gotta check for pressure points.
Yeah,
too.
but-
Okay.
the
You
bed,
put that
so
in
I
there.
don't want.
And in the morning, we got to get him undressed and dressed, and
Yeah.
you got to go to the bathroom, and that's a process, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's. But
Max
it
is
was,
taking the fun out of everything.
but-
I'm just kidding.
You
I'm
want
just
to see
kidding.
the fun? You know what? I didn't get any sleep because some fucker came with me named Daniel Willis.
What did he do?
Daniel
Snored
Willis.
like a bear. That's why I went in the bathroom. That's why I went in the bathroom. Had to shut the door. But keep in mind, I made a nice little bed in the bathroom. I asked them
Okay,
for hella
cool.
sheets, hella pillows. I covered. It wasn't even like I was.
See,
in
that's a boy that grew up in the
Eric
ghetto.
got so Eric got so pissed off, bro. Like I woke up and he was like, "This is fucking bullshit."
Really?
Because Daniel,
Oh my
because
God.
Daniel Willis,
because I did start going to sleep on the
Daniel
carpet.
Willis was snoring, and I thought Eric was gonna sleep next to me. I'm like, okay, good, because I know Daniel snores, and I wake up an hour later from fucking us sleeping, and I just hear this fucking chainsaw of a snore, and I look to the
No,
left.
he's one of those.
Oh no, worse.
But also in such a deep sleep that he won't wake up.
You won't.
Yeah, that's one. That how used to my brothers used to be when they were big set. Is the guy big set?
Nah.
Skinny?
Yeah.
Bill. Oh God.
Dude, his feet are like feminine as fuck.
What?
7.5.
Daniel,
7, 8,
Daniel's feet are like skinny as shit. They look
7,
like girls.
8.
What?
It's like a 7 or an 8.
What does his feet have to do with anything we were talking about?
Remember we were.
I mean, I remember, but why do the people need to know that?
Bro, this guy fell asleep with his hand planted on the fucking. He fell asleep with his hand. He was in a cot. Fell asleep with his hand planted on the fucking wall.
Max is bringing up all like the homie inside
Secrets,
shit. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? But anyways, we got to vlog out.
Yeah,
His
for
ass fell
sure.
asleep with his hand on the wall like this, you know, sleeping.
Like he's on a urinal.
And I was recording him like, how does someone fall asleep like that? Like his hand was like
Was he standing up? Or
he
just
was
laying
getting
down?
frisked. No, he's laying down on his
Oh,
side
okay.
like this.
Okay.
He was getting ready for the game. It was stiff arm. You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
And get this, we were late to the game. Why? Because Daniel. And then Daniel has the audacity, Daniel Willis has the audacity to ask Eric, hey, do you have any like nail
You
clippers?
got any nail clippers? I'm a shower. Where the towels at? We're little ladies. But anyways,
It's 11:30, and 11:30 the game starts. The kickoff is at 12, bro, and we're still at the hotel. Mind you, this hotel was fucking sick. It was called the Fontaine.
Yeah.
We'll watch the vlog after the podcast, but bro, dude,
yeah, it
my
was
lawyer,
nice. This hotel had a fucking living room, had 2 bathrooms,
Yeah,
had
damn.
a
My lo-
balcony, fucking
my lawyer hooked it up.
a living room and a dining room and
So
a
your
little bar
lawyer
area.
deals with all that?
My lawyer paid for it. And he was like, oh yeah, we'll put you up. We'll put you up. And I'm like thinking we're gonna get this room, and then I see this room. I'm like, what the fuck?
Dude, it was nice. It
Like,
was nice. Bigger than the average person's apartment.
Yeah, and it's crazy because he said, well, yeah, we'll put you up.
He paid for it?
And he paid for the tickets. Well, his law firm has tickets, so but he paid for tickets, and the tickets are like front row.
Nice.
We saw Juju Smith-Schuster get his ass fucking hit so hard. You remember?
Yeah, carried
Must
off the
be
field.
Do you remember Eric
Yeah.
was talking
It's
to
been a great experience.
Eric
Just
was
experience
talking
that,
to my
like,
lawyer.
right there.
Eric was talking to my lawyer.
Yeah, I'm talking to a lawyer, all professional, meeting his wife. Hello, nice to meet you. You know, everything's great. Thank you so much for these tickets. It means a lot to me. God damn! Did you fucking see that, Max? He got laid the fuck out.
He did so bad.
He's like, oh, hell no. He's like, where the fuck this come
It
from?
was like you could hear the smack, dude. It was
The
that's
whole
how
stadium
close.
went quiet. The
Yeah.
whole stadium, ooh, you know.
And then there was no call, and everyone was like, fuck you, ref, fuck you, ref, fuck you,
real?
ref. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that.
Or ref, you suck, ref, you suck.
Something. I don't
Ref-
know. There was a lot going on.
Yeah. But
Yeah, we're
got-
coming to the end. Bro, look at your motherfucking camera right there. Say your name, say who you are, leave a message if you want, and say that
Yeah, life
you're
to the
living life
max.
to the max.
Say I'm living life to the max.
Say your name.
Hey, I'm Denny. I'm the owner of Street Food Kingz and the Empanada Man, and I'm living life to the max. We out.
We have a lot of rules.
Come shop because I gotta pay this child support. Seriously.